What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junkdrummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, and my analysis on the drummers of today and yesterday, and maybe no more if I stick around that long. I am a professional drum teacher and a gigging musician, and I have been for the last 20-plus years. So in keeping with the tradition of August, we are doing nothing but comment suggestions, and this has been one of the most popular. We're going to be watching Aaron Gillespie of Underoath. This is a traditional react video, so there's not much room for a preamble, because I don't know who Aaron Gillespie is. I've never listened to Underoath. So before we get into it, I'd like to remind everyone, if you would like to study with me, please go to I'm doing them remote lessons over Skype or Zoom, whichever one works for you. Go to my YouTube About tab and email me, or find me on Instagram under Junkdrummer and slide into my DMs. Also, please, if you would, check out my Patreon and my merch table. So let's get into it. We're going to be watching Aaron Gillespie of Underoath play A Boy Brushed Red. Okay, he's got some like Travis Barker, Trey Cool vibes going on. Okay, yeah, I like that. You know, I'm a 90s kid. I love Tom Grooves. Okay, so that groove right there, that's an interesting groove. Playing everything but the 2 and the 4 there. I think he was playing 1 E and 2, 3 E, something like that. That's a cool way to get away from the 2 and 4. We can sometimes feel handcuffed by the 2 and the 4, and that's a good way to get away from it. Yeah, the up, 1, 2, 3. It's got some like hardcore thing going on. Okay, so by playing, because again I don't know the song, but that offbeat syncopated snare drum part there kind of feels like a pre-chorus now, and notice how that sets you up to get this nice, well situated 2 and 4 when this chorus drops right here. It's a good way of like setting up something else, playing something really syncopated and not the normal 2 and 4, and then when you drop that 2 and 4, it just drops real heavy. This is, yeah, halftime. Man, this has got all the 90s tricks. Now playing the quarter note, playing the downbeat. No, never mind. This is what I like to call producer drumming. Producers love this kind of meat and potatoes drumming right here. Always have a stick caddy in case you drop your stick. Notice where he goes from the 8th notes on the floor tom to quarter notes. Anytime you take away notes from your writing pattern, it kind of has a more like heavier feel. A little background singing. Yeah, so yeah, it kind of sounds like just like a punk band, kind of like a hardcore punk band. Not like Black Flag hardcore. Yeah. Yeah, this dude seemed like I did see a little bit about him. Like, I guess he used to play with Paramore. This guy is extremely hireable because he's playing the song and playing the song the way it should be played. Breakdowns. That's Travis Barker as hell. Yeah! Ah, that's cool. That's real cool. A thing that he did there is a thing that I preach in lessons. When you go, and I'm going to bring it back so we can watch it again. He's playing those real quick, man, I just call them Travis Barker licks. And notice how he goes to the ride bell in there. When you, one of the biggest things that will handcuff you to for creativity purposes on your drum fills is when you go, play a groove, and then when you go to the drum, when you go do a drum fill, you only think snare drum and toms. Man, when I go to a drum fill, and lots of people, of course, everything is open to be hit in that drum fill. The ride bell part, hi-hat opening, bass drum, snare drum. When I go to play a drum fill, I think of my bass drum as a really big tom. It goes from the thing that's the foundation from the groove, and then when I go to a drum fill, my bass drum becomes a big tom, and I use it that way. Let's go back and watch this drum fill. This is a very cool drum fill right here, and it has to do with the way that he uses the ride bell pattern, or the ride bell, as another thing to incorporate in his drum fill. Yeah. When you think like that, when you think that when you get into a drum fill and you don't just get in that idea of like snare drum and toms, your drum fills start becoming a little spicier. It's a real common thing that's not thought of about with a lot of like old school like bar band drummers that I've had to teach over the years. And even though they're playing, ooh, that's a cool little, and the way that he phrased that, had the snare drum play on that last note. Let's go back and watch that a little bit. There's a lot of cool, just like he's finding his spots to shine in the midst of just laying down exact great drum parts. He's playing very selflessly, but then when it's time to whip it out, he does. Check out this thing. I like that. Gotta go back farther. Sorry, let me do that again. Damn it. Yeah, it's it's that standard bass drum, triplet thing, but the way that he phrases with the snare drum on the last note is really cool. It takes something that's very mundane and we all do and puts a little spin on it. Right here. Yeah, and he actually may even play two snare bass drums before that. That's a cool trick. Checking his watch, seeing what time it is. Yeah, man. That was cool. That was just good meat and potatoes playing for the song. Punk influenced with a little hardcore in there. And that is the way that you will stay employed. As I said, doing a little bit of searching about him, I saw that he played with Paramore for a little while. That's the kind of drums that 98% of bands are looking for. The kind of drummer that will lay down what needs to happen. Maybe it's not the licks and grooves that'll get you on the cover of Modern Drummer, but what it will do is keep a paycheck coming in your mailbox. And he picked, and of course this always happens towards the end of the song because you always think about the song kind of crescendoing. He picked his moments to shine That's good drumming. That's good solid drumming. When you go into a producer situation and they hear you do shit like that, they're going to remember you down the road. And we talk about that a lot on the channel because, again, I think of this as an education channel. We talk about getting the gig, and if you play like that and can resist the urge to try to put every fucking thing that you know in every measure, you will get paid and you will get laid. So if you enjoyed all that, please give me a like, comment, and share. Give me a double tap on the subscription and the notification bell, and keep practicing until it's easy.